You can have that. Take it and go. All of the female experience you may have, especially living in a misogynistic place like Jamaica, you could take it. Take it. With pleasure. Take it. Take the full experience and go on. But all me I say is, that space there, we then call female, we're occupied by biological female. You can't take that. Allow that. Why not that? What bad about that? How does that make me anti-phobic anything? How does that make me anti-anything? The fact that I said, if I say, hey, you can live in our house, you can sleep in our bed, and you can wear clothes, and you can eat food, and you can decide, but you just can't come in my house because you're so reserved for me and my family. How does that make me anti your life? You know, anti your life, go along with finding one blood clot life. Over here, so I feel with life. That is that. It you stop act like you don't have no sense and stop act like you can't reason because I know you can do better than this. Them something them something is baby food. But now make it seem like something complex which are not. All of a sudden, everything become a source of polarization. Why on earth you know have a war over every single fucking thing? Why? Why? And how does somebody become your enemy because they say that way you just do a while ago, you know, say, Mother, come here, man. That way you just do a while ago don't look right. You know, sister, when you do that, it hurt him. All of us, oh my God, you're stop it. Jesus Christ. Buddha, Allah, all of them. Fuck. Oh, God. I don't know. I'm going to continue to make the ants then look more appealing. And the bees. Even the wasps. When we can't yet figure out them purpose, look more appealing, then move. To me, less self-destructive than you know. Oh, Jesus. Listen to me. Karen, me not blame no processed food because processed food is an inanimate object. Processed food can't get up and go in your gut. You have to pick up processed food and eat it. Right? You have to pick up processed food and eat it. You know what I mean? I'll stop blame Big Pharma. Me find say as me go along me, Big Pharma not bother me no more. Because somebody, the only time I have a problem with them are when they mandate things. Because you see Ziploc bag of pill what you know take. Me not take that, you know. One day I have a really rough period of it, me lie down. And the place spin round me. So I take some iron supplement. Right? Because I know say I not go eat enough callaloo to make your room stop spin. And apparently my blood, I never have to go doctor for that. I take a little iron supplement. And booms, me never up my foot and the place stop spin. Right? So I know say me eating a bit, I have to change again. I have to, because since I have the kind of menstruation where I go do that, I go need to eat different. But Ziploc bag of pig pill? No my style that. But now going to my old age with no bag of pill I take. When me look on some of my peers and see the amount of fucking pills them I take for all different kind of things. Me not do it. Me just not do it. Me can't see myself ahead of God so. And you can fight for your right to do that. But just don't say you are decide to do that. Right? Me can't take it. Me can't take the discombobulation. What me want to know is say, you see over here so them say female space. Now when one man say him identify as a woman and then put him in a female prison and put him with females and they end up breed. You still think I want woman? You think I want woman that breed him? Because to the best of my knowledge, you know, with my limited exposure to the subject of biology, I want to feel like say that can't happen, you know. What episode I heard this? I like that episode. listen, Earth needs some new writers. The series, yeah, needs some new writers because this set of writers is shit. When me go stand up with a man and argue over some other man right for the woman, me no want argue, no, you hear me man, me no want argue no man over woman things. Eh? Me no want argue with no man over woman things. You see, when it comes to a woman's experience, that is exclusively hers. No man, no matter what you feel like inside your body, no man knows a woman's experience. No woman knows every woman's experience. And no man knows any woman's experience. You understand? Me can't speak for another woman. But me can speak for woman because me have a woman experience. And then there are other women who have share my experience, right? So me can share a woman's perspective with you, and it is valid. Invalid. A man does not have that franchise. A man I get a little bit too enough. Only little enough. Plenty. Chat too much. Talk for yourself. Talk for yourself. And especially when we say, this is how we feel. Don't tell me no, you feel. Well, shut the fuck up. When me tell you say this is how I feel, shut up. Learn to just use your 2 ears them and put your lip them together and shut the fuck up. What we are arguing for? What we are arguing for if me I say, me not like that invasion. You only say that because those guys are pussy clot. So me I say, me feel threatened by this thing because them man they tell me so. So me so stupid that me can't tell when me feel threatened. Eh? Me not have the capacity. Me not have the intellectual capacity. Listen, let me tell you something. The stupidest woman know how she feel. Stupidest. She might not be able to articulate how she feel, but she knows how she feels. No woman alive or dead never ever needed a man to tell we how we feel. We don't need that. And the woman who sit down and make you tell them how them feel is a woman who dependent upon you or feel threatened by you. Because you want deep shit and she knows say is either you go cut off something from her or you go harm her. Physically, psychologically, somehow you go harm her. Shana Bling, big up yourself. And this is the only reason why woman reluctantly, trust me, reluctantly, even if she hide it, allow man to speak on their behalf. It's either we are asked for a man to speak on our behalf to other man so that we can feel safer, or we are make one man speak for we, to we, because we are trying to preserve something. Whether it is with livelihood because I'm a feed, or a safety because I'm a beat the shit out of her. But we don't need man to talk for we. And any man will think then the on woman side. First of all, you know, let me tell you something. Me depend on the platform here for a while now. Me depend on Facebook longer. Less often now, but it was there earlier. Me go on Twitter. And in all the conversation, little bit TikTok. In all the conversations I've ever had about first lady Oracle, big up yourself. In all of the conversations I've ever had about gender-based violence, sexual violence, pedophilia, rape. Certain people don't come in that conversation, So, me show you something else. You know what else really offend me? The fact that when I talk about issues that affect me as a biological female, an original biological female, you no come to take part in a conversation, to offer no solace, no word of sympathy, no kinship, no camaraderie, no alignment, no nothing at all. But when some man put on a frock and say feel like a girl, you come over and you're ready for this, you're ready for defending him. You know a man, and that me I try to tell you. You're still a man. If a man put on a dress and say him feel like a girl and he come over in a female space and him boisterous and he want to take it over, him a man. Because woman no do that. I'm gonna ask you, me I tell you. Right? You see how much time may I say it? May I say it repeatedly? May I be very deliberately repetitive because I want to thump it in our brain. And I want you to say it to the next person when you hear it. So challenge them. Challenge them. Show me one incident when one woman of sound, mind and body did walk up in a one new space full of woman and boisterously say, give me this is mine. Tell me one time when a woman do that. Much as for go walk up in a man's space and say, I feel me this. May I tell you say no trans man. No trans man. Right? Biological warfare. Big youth boy, it's the amount of things we are going about the humans, them blind. There's no trans man will walk up in a man's space. You see no trans man out there so I try box with no man? You have to tell you why? Because the man would have box his shit out of him. Because the man would have cabacla him. Because the man would have fuck him up. And for that same reason is why we say one trans woman not figure in a woman things. That's all. You can be as woman as you want. Go on home to your man and being wife. Right? And go live your life as such. But you can't come up in a physical woman space. Because here what now? You see on the inside, you're a woman. But you see outside the body where you have, it belongs to a man. So if you go competing and nothing have nothing to do with physical ability and body, then you need to match up against one body like yours, sir. That's all. And then outside of that now, well, good, me and you can be girlfriends. I'm fine with that. I'm completely cool with that. I'm totally fine with that. I'm completely cool with that. Me and you can be best girlfriends. You can paint my toenail for me. Yeah? And if you want a woman for sure you're attracted to man, you can help pick me hair bump them for me, please. Please. But what you can't do is box, run, swim, the physical things. No, it is impractical. It is irrational, impractical. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And for sure you say, something wrong with it. As me say, you're no trans man. So this is not a trans issue, you know. It's still the same old problem we always had, which is man. And the same old problem. It not change. You not hear no trans man a walk up in a biological man space, traditional, exclusive biological man space and be like, I'm here, motherfucker, I'm here. Bow down. You not hear that. You not even hear a whisper come in there. Show me one issue. Somebody send me one link to the incident of one trans man walk up in a man's space and loud like a trans woman then. Show me it. Show me one trans man will get man of the year. The first month when he done man. Show me one trans man where appropriate malehood. Show me. Show me. If it exists anywhere at all, just want one single, me just need one single example. And that will calm me. Remember, I have a whole heap of examples of trans women entering female space. Right? And raising a ruckus. And mark you, I don't want this to be a case where people who are completely anti-trans feel like men are on the same page. We are not. We're not on the same page. We're not anti-trans. If one man feel like he's a woman and can go and go live his life as a woman, it no skin off my back. Right? Because you know have to apologize, man. No, you don't need to say good night. Me know say I want good night. I want good night over here, so I hope say I want good night over you there too. If a woman feel like she want a man and she want to live her life as one man, it's really none of my business. No skin off of my back, none of my business. Me no care. Me no care. If you look me, full disclosure, let me know who you be. It is my right to decide if I want to deal with you or not. Me have the right. Each human have the personal right to discriminate. And me not debate that neither. Me no want to debate that. Me no want to argue with nobody over that. Me no want to argue with nobody over that. Just like when me meet people and them look me, they know say, yo, me no do religion thing, you know, so from me realize say you're actively churchified, me make you know say me and you not go to church together. That not go happen. And me no want you hang around thinking say at some point it just not go happen. We not go to church together. You understand? So me not trick nobody. Me not trick you. And me not feel like you for trick nobody neither. Just make people know who you be and make them make an informed decision. But it seems like you not try to kill out informed consent. Shaja. Yo, Rush, a long time, you know. Boy, I may tell you that little conversation they just mash up my mind. They just mash up my mind to Rush. I'm sure you realize say it fucked me up. But me and you will chat me, G. We are criminalize discrimination, and to be honest with you, I've been guilty of that too. I've been guilty of, and that is hypocritical. That's hypocritical because in the same breath when me say we shouldn't discriminate, me discriminate, me very discriminating. It's just that me not consider discrimination when I'm here do it, and that's hypocritical, and we really have to stop that. Me working for me, that is something I identify, and me start make moves to change that already. Because, not for stop discriminate, because me can't. Me have to be discerning. We call it a sense of discernment. It's still discrimination, right? If me decide, say, me don't want to go with them people, you know, because they tend to do a lot of crime, and crime not in a meeting. That's me discriminating against criminal. May exercise my sense of discernment, right? But, there's a discrepancy between the way you want to live your life and the way me want to identify or associate. Right? We love people selectively, not collectively. Yeah. Well, we love people collectively, generally speaking, because you don't know all we are children of the universe, and to be honest with you, it's just one machine there. One machine, and we're all cogs. We're all parts of one single machine. It's sad that we not socialize for know that. Really sad, and it causes a lot of problems. Like all these problems we have, you know. Cause from the fact that we think we separate. The illusion of separation rule with life, and it a fuck you up. Because you can only do these things to people if you think you're going to separate. If you didn't know say you that, you wouldn't do it. It's simple. But that we come here for. These are the experience that we have, right? This is what we come here for. If you have one individual experience in our collective self, we step away from collective consciousness and walk out upon our own and, you know, kick out the nest and way. I don't know. I hope so when I come out of that life here, I remember say I don't want to come back. Because I don't like you. You're not nice. You can't even pretend to be nice for 5 minutes. You can't. If you left in one room and walk, I'm guaranteed so by the time you come back, you not fight. You're just so fucking... Ugh. I'm at the stage where I'm easily turned off by people, especially in dating. Sean, I did this a long time. Long time. You can chew too loud and me gone. Long time. Me annoy me with the way me discriminate. Honestly, it may have a more comfortable, easier time when me usually have fling than when me in a relationship. Because in a relationship, in a fling things no bother me because I know me not come here so for stay. But in a relationship, it bother me because this sound like a sit where I have to live with forever. And yeah, me picky. Bad. But I don't know, generally speaking, human them, oh God. Wanna stay so. Wanna stay very bad. Tax attorney, me need for, we haven't had that one-on-one conversation yet. Mr. Tax Attorney, sir. Oh, we need to have. When we did tell us I still want to have that conversation. But right now, I talk about, how me even reach us so? I feel like I take one wrong turn somewhere. But post one article. And it saddens me to see that we are getting to the point where we're really, as I said before, we're really polarized upon every single level. Every topic now polarized we. Every topic cause we to fall into. Trust me, I feel so. I feel like you're there for me. That's why I'm reaching out to you. What you just said about people that fight so true, me did think of Jamaicans alone, but I live in Canada and US previous same shit. Listen to me, man. Humans are going to find one way. You see, if you take away race, them are going to find something else for war over. If you take away gender, them are going to find something else for war. Them you idiots with the same mindset. You don't have to go take away the brain completely. To make them become some, I guess that's what the transhumanism is about. For interface with machines so we're more controlled so that we can be less volatile. So these are the plan. But me don't like it. I wish that when that come to that point on own so some people no assume the right for fuck with we. To make we more pliable so that they can control. I wish you could have just grow a freaking brain and say, hey, what we are fight for? I could stop. But so then joke, so then poke, not the easiest beer for poke. Just them poke and instantly turn around and start fight one another. Blood clot, you can't look for see what poke and in the same breath, don't tell me say me think this because listen, me say big youth, listen to me, man. Me say if me come back to earth, me want come back as ants or bees. Me no want be one of them, yeah. Because the human them are the worst animal on the planet. Stupidest animal on the planet. Oh my goodness, humans fool. Humans destructive. Destructive beyond belief. And the only time when humans actually do something good, and when they try to correct one bad what they may do, and the good what they do for correct the bad what they may do come with side effects. We're probably even worse than the bad what they may try to fix. Oh my God. Why we say so? And right now, you have people who fight with you over the side effects, Because if you say, so I don't want this because I have some side effects of that. But shut the fuck up. You did study medicine? No, bitch, me study my life and I know so I don't want that shit. Me don't want it like fuck off. Me don't want it. If me tell you say, me don't want it, how dare you can tell me say me never study? So now me go to the road and somebody say, remember one time I meet one lady and she introduced to me by a friend and them say she must work up, she run Benz or something like that so. And me say, hi, nice to meet you. And she say, nice to meet me. I'm trying to think how I can put you in a Benz. And me say, there's no way you can. Me never drive one Benz yet, Me just not interested. There's nothing wrong with it. Me just know I'm Benz person. There are people who are Benz people. Me know more people who are Bima people. Well, like it's like almost a cult. Me know people who are Mitsubishi people. You see me now? Me I want to get from point A to point B people. At the cheapest possible rate. That is who I am. That the people. So you can't find a way of to put me in a nothing. You can't find a way to put me in a nothing. You can't, there's nothing you have that can appeal to me. Everything look like shellfish to me. I'm allergic to shellfish. From the moment you try to make it look appealing and try to sell me, it automatically look like shellfish. You want to come back as bird? Fly country to country, no borders, boundary. Sandy, If you come back as bird, me can promise you so them won't name you. And it not gonna be near me, you're going to enjoy. Then go fling up on a grill and your ass is dinner. Tenderized. You got some barbecue sauce up in the rear. Pass me the plate. With them a jam teeth in your blood clot. No girl, not even no little foreplay. Nothing. Just eat. Come back as a owl. Well, I don't know because it depends if a human. The human are full, you know. Because some of them they attach particular properties to certain animal and they make the interface with them different. It make the interface with them different. So they want to eat some, they want to keep as pet, they want to take some fish study, they want to use some in a rituals, they want we not nice, you know. When I say we, I mean it because I am animal. Sometimes it make me feel extremely guilty. But between me and you, I make my peace with it and realize I'm going to stay guilty till I'm dead because it don't look like me attack them animal. I don't know what them do me. I don't know, but y'all when they still in them feather and still have on them skin, they look delicious. I have periods when me turned off that me cannot eat them. But then me go right back to it. So me never gonna lie. Me try go vegan quite a few times and I realize it. Everything I know for you, girl. And me never do it as no fad. Me no want follow no people. Me just want feel like me not hurt me neighbor them. We share a planet. Me don't want feel like me not say I saw you going to eat or be eating in this, you know. And it's true. Me don't want to be eating like that. Me do the eating. Belly's waiting on me. Me wait for Belly's to me soon come, man. You wouldn't want to come back for this mess of a place. Because I tell myself, I don't want to come back. But you know, like since night where driver come home and me ask my daughter to play in one song. What's your name? Tina Marie. Tina Marie? Sing I've Been Here Before. I know me there before. This shit too familiar. There are some things which are way more familiar than some, and it just feel like, but we do this already. It's still there, so. I don't know where, man. However, tell the trans woman them what you know. Say if them are really woman, be more demure. Tone it down a notch because we are hear the balls in an argument. We are hear the balls, and if you're a woman, I don't want to hear the balls in an argument. I don't care what you want to tell me. Say balls don't make denote gender, but me go tell you say there are behaviors which are predominantly male behavior, and there are behaviors which are predominantly female, and you are not behaving like a female. You're behaving like a male. If you come in a female space and you decide say you want to body it up and you want to be boisterous and you want to take it over and you want to be the done, then you are one man. Because a man behaves so, and also a woman stay. The roughest a woman, the baddest a woman, walk up in a one space. Addis, big up yourself, Addis Ababa. People, you see that girl named Addis? From when we just a come, you know. From when we just a come and Sunday. Split for the day and you know Addis. And Sunday usually manage with Spliffy. And where I come from for a long time, I don't see this, I just spoke about me. I need to say me I go show you. The pretentious PMs ain't gonna work. What is the pretentious PMs? What are the pretentious PMs? You know, so me did I come home. I come home and say, yo, I go watch some Hallmark. You know everything now, right? And I watch some Hallmark and relax. I'm not reading a story tonight. I'm buck up on the conversation, and the conversation just take me out of the mood completely. I may tell you this. Me say it before, me I say it again because it's true. When a man tries to tell me, tries to share a female perspective with me, I get very offended. Because, sir, you're not a woman. If one woman I say, boy, as a woman, me feel blah, 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 you don't get to come in and come be like, no, that couldn't be. You don't get to do that. Me feel like, me aggressively, me even violently feel like man for just shut up about woman things. Like, just, me don't want to negotiate with you, no. Me don't want to be nice, neither. Me don't want tiptoe. Me don't want to spare no feelings. Me want you to shut up about female things. Me just want, me want you to be supportive. Me want you to enter the space with respect. And when one woman, if you see if a woman tell us say, me not like that way you just do a while ago, you know, tell her say, the reason why she feel that way about you because she on her period. Me tired of you know talk for we. I've come across trans that tries to argue the fact that we bleed doesn't matter because their struggles are more than we think and all kind of BS. Me not enter that conversation with them. Like, listen, let me tell you. You see, if them feel like them strugglish, then struggle. Humans addicted to struggle. The longer struggle, you can claim all the struggle in the world, and if I could give them my struggle, I would give it to them. But the reality is that I can't give it to them. So even though they may have one struggle, I know our struggle. I know our struggle. The struggle with them have is not ours. My experience has been shaped by my obvious gender. My experience has been shaped by my obvious externally identified gender. This is not something that any man will ever be able to claim. You can't claim it. If you identify as a woman and you put on woman clothes and go out there and have a struggle, is a whole different struggle. That is a trans woman struggle. It is still not mine. My struggles are rooted and grounded in my biology and the social experience that is attributed to my biology. You can't know that. You will never be able to know that. No matter what you do, you can't know it. It's not. And there are many trans women who are honest about this. But you have some who are boisterous, and then you have some other people now who are sympathetic, who actually defend this stupid argument. Them like, I know everybody talks, so you know. I want to know, say, there are many trans people who not suffer from the madness, you know. Maybe they suffer from other madness, me can't diagnose them, but me can tell you, there are many of them who don't take part in this and think of foolishness and think they need to stop. So it kind of unfair to them, the people too, where just out there so live their life, regardless of what you think of it. Who cares what you think of it? The fact is that there are many trans people who out there so just go about their business and live their life. And the few who were allowed, which is really a subset of trans women, where really I make all of this nice. And when me I go tell you this now, me I go out on a limb and tell you say I don't think they have anything to do with women at all. Woman would William Taylor, big up yourself. And those are men. They're just men. Anyway you want to twist them and turn them, if you want cut off a part, add on a part, men. Because only a man would have feel entitled enough. Only a man has this sense of entitlement what make him feel like he own a space when we walk into a woman's space and own it. Only a man assume the authority to be the boss of anything. Women assume that we have not been socialized to think we have that right. We've not been. So you're not going to see no trans man cause no trouble. You will not see trans man cause trouble. Because that is a biological woman, and that's not what women do. We are more pacifiers than anything else. Who you ever see walk up in a one space and be boisterous and be like, I'm coming into this bathroom. Why the fuck you need so badly for coming here, so? Why? Why you not go advocate for your own bathroom? Why you if the woman them say them don't want you in there, why you fight for going there for? It's always the ones with limited vocabulary causing trouble. In every in every subset of human life, in every categorization where we put ourselves, in every cross, every border, the idiot them, loud and dank. Shh. Anyways, they shouldn't get so much of my time. They shouldn't give them so much of phone time. Or they shouldn't accept them in a phone time. But that did really, really get me good. Me nah like that did rub me wrong. It rubbed me wrong. Like, people can disagree with you. And when people say, you know, I think X, don't tell them the only reason why you said that. Because it's so rude. You only said that because them said that. Seriously? You belong to one boisterous group of people where group think and group speak. And me stand up by myself and tell you, say, me as an affected party don't like this, and you tell me, say, because them people, they say it not to be liked. So me can't tell how me feel. Me don't know how me feel. Me don't have the capacity to tell how me feel. That is so disrespectful. It's so disrespectful. You know? And granted, there are many attempts at disrespect when we can put up with, when I mean nothing to me. Well, really and truly don't mean nothing to me. It's value less than zero. Because it don't take nothing from me. It not attempt to take nothing from me. It not advocate for take nothing from me. You can tell me anything you want about my head. Last time in the life, somebody come in and say Bush, and me ignore him, and then he just fade and disappear. Simple like that. Because me like Bush head. I really love Bush head. That not feel like nothing to me. I love this, regardless of what you call it. And it don't feel like nothing to me. It not, when you call me something, it not change you maybe. I pass it better. I pass me to Mrs. First of all, some people up on Hallmark right now I fall in love with, and me need to go regulate them behavior. Me need to go over there so go tell the girl, like Jesus, please ask you can answer the man love you. Me need to go tell her, and then now listen to me, but me have to tell them every night. Me tell them at the same thing again. Me have recording for do, me have writing for do. But you know, after this, me not feel like me supposed to record or write nothing, because me no want to put that energy there in my recording or my writing. So I go watch Hallmark and make Hallmark just put me back in my sweet space. And go back to coming off a gadget. Hey, Rush Rain Music, big up yourself. Come back off a gadget. I am on a gadget diet. Which means that for those of you who depend on me gadget them, I not talk to you. And it's not personal. I think y'all should sometimes do that too. Detox your brain from all of the. You watch Cold Case? No sir, me stop watch Cold Case long time ago. Me stop watch Lifetime Movie Network, because too many sad stories, and it made me it made me angry. Me used to binge watch SVU and I realized it really riled me up and trigger me a lot, because of course that's personal to me. So I have to stop watch that too. When I watch horror, I never did watch horror. I read a Stephen King, but I not go watch a horror. They too jarring with the images. I don't want a negative image coming in my head. I watch love, romance, rom-com. I watch cartoon, watch kids. I love magic. Love magic. So just add magic and all them little show there, the Bureau of Magical Things, and me that binge watch. A Discovery of Witches, me kinda like it and I watch it. Me see it come on Netflix now, but me did stop watching because it did get too, it made me too tense. Me don't watch nothing that make me tense. Me don't want to watch nothing that make me too anxious. Me don't want nothing that give me too much suspense. Especially if, well, me can't stand the suspense from like romantic movies. Comedy, of course, comedy and stand-up comedy. And by the way, all stand-up comedy has stopped get funny now, you know, because they can't joke again, because every blood clotting offender, you know. Me don't know what going on, I don't know. Enjoy me Hallmark, yes man. Me enjoy me Hallmark, man. And me no feel shy about it neither. If I say this one me the right, you know. Me in a me romantic era where me just want to watch love. It's unrealistic as far as relating to well, human life, because we not so loving. But if me can't get the loving out here, so me will get it on Hallmark, because those people are loving. So me go on Hallmark go get me loving. And when me say Hallmark, me that represent all of the me use Hallmark to represent all romantic comedy. But Hallmark are kind of a benchmark for me. When me know say them are going to fall in love and everything are going to work out fine. And that's how me the like life to be. And I don't care where you feel about it. That's how me feel like life should be. Say people should be loving. Right? In and out of their relationships, they should be loving. And me go watch me Hallmark and go to my bed. Listen, me see you tomorrow evening. Me try to see you tomorrow evening because me realize I have a lot of stuff to do and I'm behind on things. Me go stay behind. Because I say Hallmark cheesy. Well, me not lactose intolerant. And that cheese they no irritate my sinuses or do nothing to my asthma, so I'm fine. And if you don't want sitting cheesy there, you know go along go make them shoot them up and you go to your bed full of anxiety and wake up with stroke, you go along. You're welcome to have all of it. I want my Hallmark. I forgive you about Hallmark cheesy. You're very disrespectful about my Hallmark cheesy. Hallmark nice. You want a little love in your life. Have a good night to you too, Big Youth Original, me Dan Gagan. Bless up yourself. Bless up Big Youth people. Me Zaddy. Big Youth the fittest. I'm very nice human to be around. The energy feels so good. Me I go to my bed now. Me will soon tomorrow evening 7:30. I'm aiming for 7:30. Me go read me 2 little story them and then me I go to my bed. Alright? Later. Me love you now. Even though we war so much and sometimes me can't stand on but me love you a lot. Later.